Order! Order! Ugh, where is he? Where's who?
Hey, court of law, how's it going?
What a weird world? You're my lawyer? What are you doing here?
Well, I divided a master plan to get you out. And then I was gonna get you and bring you back home, although I got a little distracted. So yeah.
You do realize you killed yourself, right?
Yep.
So you have no way of getting back to Earth.
Yes. Oh, wait.
Well, that explains how you got here, but how did you get here? How did you become a lawyer? Did you, go to hell law school?
Oh no, I'm not a lawyer. I just heard you might be here, and while I was waiting to get in, two guys that looked like security guards picked me up and threw me in here. Wait, am I your lawyer?
What? Huh? What? What's that? Let the trial begin? Okay. People of the jury, in today's court hearing, we will be examining the case of Branson the Man, a cartoon reviewer that changed his opinion. Well, yeah. What? Yeah, I do like the Lego Ninjago movie now. Heresy! You are sentenced to death! No, wait! Maybe I could talk about a movie I liked from the beginning to make up for, changing my opinion? I saw the Peanuts movie when it originally came out almost 8 years ago, holy shit. And when it originally came out, I liked it, but I didn't really think much of it. I didn't rewatch it that much, only when it was playing on the networks I watched at the time. And that's weird to me looking back, because I was like 7 at the time, in my peak Peanuts phase. I was insanely in love with Peanuts. Really, the only sort of reasoning I can muster as to why I wasn't more into this movie was that 2015 was my first year on YouTube and watching reviews instead of going outside.
Alright, you three. What's the word I'm looking for? Dipshits? No, that word is too good for you. Assholes? That's not quite right either. Fuckers? No. I'm just gonna call you three excuses for humanity until I can find a description that properly suits your crude, idiotic, and juvenile talentless asses.
And there wasn't much discussion around this movie when it was coming out, and there still isn't much discussion to this day. This movie is mostly seen by many as a movie that came out, but in more recent times, with all these 2D, 3D hybrids, I've been rewatching this movie a lot more, and I've finally come to the realization that the Peanuts movie might be the most underrated film ever, and I'm going to explain why. Okay, so back in 2015, adaptations were in the oh shit, oh fuck, people don't get Garfield. Let's fix that. Modernizing classic IPs for a modern audience. That was the name of the game back then. Well, now corporations have realized, oh shit, people actually want to see Mario stuff in the Mario movie. Back then, it was Alvin and the Chipmunks Road Trip or nothing. But the Peanuts movie, it's the real deal. It's a very faithful adaptation of Peanuts. All the character designs are the same, there's a ton of references.
Beauty. I just hope you'll have an open mind about the Great Pumpkin.
They use a lot of tricks to get the same 2D perspective as the originals. They even had a unique story structure that fits the Peanuts a lot better. Yeah, this movie doesn't have a typical 3-act structure. Instead, it goes for a bunch of little short stories with a common through line of Charlie Brown trying to impress the little red-haired girl, while Snoopy's doing his own thing. And this structure works perfectly for Peanuts. And the animation, while successfully transferring the art style of the original Peanuts shorts to 3D, was also a huge step forward. Well, okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't convince me why it's okay for a YouTube reviewer to change his opinion. Oh, yeah.
Judge, why should we hold people to their opinions in the past? People grow, and we should judge people on how they present themselves now. We should...
Wait, are you encouraging the idea of change?
Yeah, why?
I hate change. Change is for pussies. I've been doing this Lord of Pain and Suffering shtick for billions of years now, and look how great I'm doing. Now 2D, 3D hybrids are all the rage with Spider-Verse and Puss in Boots, and while many people see Spider-Verse as the first film in this style, and while it was the one to popularize it, look at this. This checks all the boxes. While Captain Underpants also used this art style before Spider-Verse, that was 2017. The Peanuts movie had 2 years on Underpants and was the start of this new craze. The film perfectly encapsulates why people like Peanuts, specifically Charlie Brown. You feel so bad for him. You just want him to impress the little red-haired girl. And what's perfect about this is that it's his fault every time he fails, because he's such a good person and his good deeds is what keeps him from reaching his goal. Snoopy, one of my favorite fictional characters by the way, is in peak form in this movie. I still think some of the renditions of Snoopy in the classic shorts are a bit better, but this is still one of my favorite versions of the character, who I'll say once again is one of my favorite characters in fiction. Snoopy in this movie strikes the perfect balance between loyal best friend and snarky smartass. His moments with Charles are really cute. His Red Baron story is completely pointless, but I don't care because it's really funny. I really like the scene where they cut between his imaginary world and the real world. Snoopy and Charles' love plots bounce off of each other perfectly. I literally wrote down my notes while I was watching this movie, Snoopy has risen. Honestly, that's so true.
Ethan, it's not that big of a deal.
Branson hasn't responded to my text for the last 2 minutes and 48 seconds, which is 32 seconds longer than it takes him to usually text me back.
Hey boys, come on in. So what brings you in today?
Ethan's paranoid that something's wrong with Branson.
He's probably alright. He's only been downstairs for a couple of weeks.
Alright then, we'll be on our way. Wait, a couple weeks?
He's alright. There was this one time when he locked himself down there for 2 months talking about the Lego movie.
How long has he been down there at this time?
6 months.
Branson? What happened to him?
Let me see. Yep, I've seen this before. It's a classic death by seeing Lego Movie 3 announced after already reviewing all the other Lego movies and making it so you never want to think about those movies ever again.
Can we bring him back?
For my research, there's only one method of resuscitation. An ancient Chinese medicine that needs a lot of carefulness to pull off correctly. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Despite the rumors, no, this film is not the second coming of Christ. The movie definitely loses some of that slice of life appeal when Charlie becomes a celebrity. It's not that big of an issue. It's not like the Peanuts was the most realistic franchise out there. It's just that barring the Snoopy stuff, the movie goes from being mostly grounded in reality to making Charlie Brown merchandise and having an entire holiday around the guy. The soundtrack is pretty bad, in all honesty. The OST is a mix of misfitting license music and some of the most box standard Peanuts tracks out there. There aren't really any cool remixes or anything of the sort.
Don't worry, bro, I got this. Hey, Judge, what if I just give you a 20 and we could make this all, go away?
Dude, there's no economy here. We're in hell. The Peanuts movie is a great film, and it is ludicrous how overlooked it is, with films like this being all the rage now. And even if there are better films in this style, the movie will always hold a special place in my heart as my favorite Peanuts product and most underrated movie of all time. Well, What a Weird World, you have frankly done a dogshit job defending your client. Yeah, in fact, you did such a horrible job that I'm just going to sentence you to death along with Branson.
Well, buddy, if this is the end of the line, I very much valued this relationship.
Well, that's your opinion, I guess.
Huh?
What the?
Why are you glowing?
I don't know, man.
Why aren't you freaking out?
It's been a long day. My god. He's turning into a portal to the real world. I finally have a chance to take over the human world. My armies, follow me into battle. No, wait!
Wake up! See? Told you it would work.
Yeah, we did it!
No, you idiots! You didn't just bring me back, you also...
What? Oh, wrong side.
Finally, the world is mine! Ha 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 ha! Huh. So, do you guys got your own Peanuts movie story?